It's your favorite Twinful twin, Tasha, and today is the big day. I am still waking up. I put on my t-shirt and my earrings and came out to make my cup of coffee and thought, I better connect with my twins. I haven't even done my makeup yet. I'm still up at the ranch. Isn't it beautiful? Such a beautiful place. Dedicated to twin lost twins. That's what the ranch is. And I'm heading out on a tour. I am still working with my editor and publisher on the book. Shooting for August 22nd for our publishing date. If you go to twinful.com, you can sign up for the first chapter. I have it both in a PDF and in an Audible version. So that's exciting. And I am the one reading. So that's super exciting. So why am I going on tour? Well, primarily to capture hugs. We have a journey of 1,000 healing hugs that we started in 2018, and our goal was to hug 1,000 twins, and we've only hugged 141. What's my goal? My goal is to hug 187 twins every year for the next 5 years so that on our 55th birthday, we are able to hand over the hug journal to Trevor Wager's family. That's the goal. So, if you happen to be a twin lost twin, I will put my route on the comments of this video so you will get to see all the places I will be over the next 6 weeks. We're starting in Medford. We're going all the way to Maine. So we're going to go through Salt Lake City, St. Louis, Fort Collins, Colorado, St. Louis, Missouri, and then we're heading to Cincinnati for the Twin Loss Conference. From there, we're going to head south to Nashville. We're going to spend a few days in Nashville, and then we're going over to Virginia. We're going to be in Charlottesville, and then I'm going to spend a day in Reading with Jill, which is one of our twin lost twins that has done similar projects like what I'm doing for her twin. And then we're going to head up the eastern seaboard all the way up to Maine. And then we're going to come back through Vermont, northern New York, upstate New York, and then Pennsylvania. We're going to be in Pittsburgh for a few days. And then we're going to head on over to Twinsburg to have our first booth at the Twins Days conference, which is incredible. I have very exciting news. Lori Gaetano and Carrie Davis Wagner are going to be joining me to help man the booth, which is incredible. And Lisa Watson may, we don't know yet, but Lisa Watson might be able to join us as well. So we're going to have a whole twin brigade at the booth. And the goal at the booth is to help living twins be aware that there's an entire twin unity available to them. We will have t-shirts, we will have bricks. I've got a bunch of new stickers, 6 different designs of stickers that we're going to be selling there at the conference, which is super, super exciting. And so then we're going to make our way back. We're going to go through Kansas City, Indianapolis, and then we'll end up over in Denver, Colorado for a few days. My husband's got a business conference there. So kicking off the tour today, I'm leaving the ranch and finishing getting the bus ready this morning. And then we're going to actually do a small trek up to Red Bluff, which is on our way to Medford. Tomorrow is when we're meeting with Medford folks. But we're going to stop in Red Bluff. I've got a twin in Anderson that's reached out and said she'd like a hug. So we are stopping there to kind of do a shakedown and make sure that the Hug Bugs dolly's working well, that all the things, we had a whole bunch of stuff worked on the rig, and we just want to make sure everything's good before we get too far down the road. If things go well tonight, then we'll go ahead and head on up to Medford. If not, then we'll head back down and come up with another plan so that we can be in Salt Lake City by next Saturday for our hug gathering. Going to spend a whole afternoon there. We're going to work on tie blankets in Salt Lake City. So if you're a Salt Lake City twin and you want to join us, next Saturday is the day. So we have been working towards this tour. Well, we originally planned it in 2020, so it's been 3 years. We've been working towards this tour for 3 years. I had such a hard time sleeping last night. It was like Christmas. I felt like it was Christmas Eve, and I was like, I get to leave in the morning. I get to leave in the morning. I get to leave in the morning. I wrote about my last Christmas with my twin and what it was like the night before, and getting to open all the presents because she wasn't strong enough to open her own presents. So as I was thinking about this trip, and I'm like, wow, it feels like I have that feeling of anticipation and excitement. It reminded me of that story. It's in my book. It's in my book. So if you're curious about my book, you need to go to twinful.com and sign up. Sign up for it. Get the first chapter so you can be one of the first to buy it once it publishes on August 22nd. Today's the day. Twins. Dreams come true. Today, a huge dream is coming true. Go to my events page, see what city is near you, and join me on making this dream a reality. Good morning, my twinnies. It's your favorite Twinful twin, Tasha, and it's a beautiful morning. I'm here in Red Bluff, California, and we are going to be leaving this morning to head up to Medford. And I'm doing what I do first thing in the morning. I'm on my morning walk. And I thought I would take you with me. We're at the KOA in Red Bluff. It's a beautiful little place, wearing my Twinful shirt and my hug bug in the parking spot. Anyways, I wanted to let you know that it is totally okay if you can't make it for a hug. It's totally okay. There's no judgment from me. I had a twin reach out to me last night, and she was hoping to connect with me while I was passing through Redding. We'd made arrangements to meet at the truck stop, which is an easy place for me to get the rig in and out. And she messaged me last night, heartbroken. At least it seemed like she was heartbroken. She wasn't going to be able to make it. I want to assure you that there were literally decades that I didn't actually have the courage to meet another twin. It wasn't about schedules and time and work, and wasn't about any of that. It was that I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. And so for some of you, especially new lost twins, you might not be ready to meet me. You might not be ready to be part of the journey. And that's okay. It's totally okay. The cool thing about it being 1,000 hugs is it's probably going to take me a decade to reach the goal. Well, 5 more years anyways, because it's already been 5. So I want to assure you, you don't have to hug me right now. You don't have to. If you're not ready, it's totally okay. What happens when we're in our chrysalis of grief, especially as a new lost twin, we're just figuring out how to navigate without our twin on the planet. And the idea of getting together with another twin, man, it can be so overwhelming. So overwhelming, because you're feeling like this massive sense of loss, and you don't, I think there's some of us, we don't want our twin powers reignited. We don't want to experience that, because it almost feels like we're not being faithful to our twin and that specific dynamic with that specific soul. So I totally get it. I totally get it. And you know what? When you are ready, I'll still be here. The ranch will be here. I will be here. I will be doing more tours. It's okay. It's totally okay. But if you are ready, let's do it. Woohoo! Come and see me. We'll make it happen. It'll be super fun. And I promise you'll enjoy it. I promise. We'll have a great time together. But just know that I love you. Either way, I love you. It's totally okay. I'm gonna finish my morning walk, go do some yoga, and then hit the road. Make it a great day, twins. Make it a great day. Good morning, my twinnies. Although I suppose for many of you it's afternoon now. It's your favorite Twinful twin, Tasha, coming at you live from Oregon. So, day 2 of officially well, no, I guess technically it's day 3, but I wanted to share with you some of my insights from yesterday. I think one of the biggest insights is that this project is proving to be so much bigger than me hugging twin-lost twins. As I go places and cross paths with folks, I've got people honking at me along the freeway. We actually had a couple follow us up to our campsite yesterday and ask about the bug. And they said they'd actually already looked us up online and saw what the project was all about, and were asking more questions about it. It was very positive for me because I realized that even though my focus is the twin loss community, there's a whole lot that is bringing hope and insight and education and knowledge to the world at large with what we're doing. So I'm super excited. I'm glad that we added at Twinful Twin Tasha on the card because it's making it easier for people to find me. Not everybody will look up the website, but it's super easy. Everybody's on social media, so it's super easy for them to go to at Twinful Twin Tasha on literally any social media platform, and they will find me and they will learn. They will learn about the power of being a twin. So no one actually made it to the campground last night, which made me, or gave me, I should say, an opportunity to connect with my godparents, and I had a beautiful visit with them, bringing them up to speed. They didn't realize I had finished the book. They didn't realize that it had all been recorded already, and so we had a lot to celebrate last night. And then I've actually heard from 2 Oregon twins. Carrie is going to be joining me later this afternoon for a hug, and then Kathy, potentially, if her work schedule allows, will be joining me before I leave. And then we're off again. We're off to Salt Lake City. So those Salt Lake City twins, please update Kelly Christensen, our host, if you're planning on attending, or mark yourself attending on my event on my Twinful Twin Tasha page, or mark that you're going with TTSGI. Whatever it is, let somebody know that you're coming to the hug gathering in Salt Lake City on Saturday. I'm super, super excited. I'm grateful for the opportunity to continue to increase awareness, not only about twin loss, but about the power of being a twin. Bye. Bye. Bye.
A California woman is on the journey to hug 1,000 twinless twins across the country.
Tasha lost her twin days before they turned 4 years old. She's now hoping to connect with other twins who are missing their other half. Well, many people agree twins often have a connection beyond that of most siblings. Tasha argues that also goes for twins who do not share the same womb.
It's not just the twin experience with the one that we share the womb with, but we can actually have that with all twins. And you don't know that until you get around another one and you get to hug them.
The hug is meant to help those twinless twins feel a connection in their grief and even a connection to the twin they lost. The stop is in Utah, is just the first in Tasha's journey of 1,000 hugs.
All right, wish her the best of luck. Still ahead.